Hey, what's going on there, guys? Cloud of Truth here, back with another Battlefield 3 Close Quarters weapon review, and today I'm going to be looking at the SPAS-12, a actual favorite among a lot of people. Even in like a real-life shotgun, they really think this is pretty cool. And this shotgun was first accustomed to many people through Call of Duty's Modern Warfare 2. I believe it was a favorite shotgun in that game. And now it's making its appearance in Battlefield 3. And thankfully, the SPAS-12 is a pump-action shotgun, because we already have way too many semi-auto shotguns, and the full-auto shotguns, of course, are very annoying as well, just because they're so hard to counter. But the SPAS-12 joins the 870 as good pump-action shotguns in Battlefield 3. You can count the M26 Mass if you want, but that for me isn't really a, I guess you could say, real pump-action shotgun, because you can only use it in the assault class, and I like to have a shotgun I can use across all my kits that is a pump-action, which is what the SPAS-12 is. So now, I'm not going to be talking a ton about the SPAS-12 because, really, there's not a ton to talk about. People want to know, really, is this weapon better than the 870? How does this stand when comparing the SPAS-12 and the 870? And, well, my overall thoughts are the SPAS-12 does a bit better at range than the 870. It's got a bit more spread to it, but overall it seems to do a bit better out at range. In close quarters, like when you need to just down a guy, even if you miss, like maybe you only get half of your shotgun reticule on your enemy, the SPAS-12 will not kill a guy even with buckshot, whereas an 870 will. And it kind of comes down to really your play style, your feel of the two shotguns, because when you get down to it, besides like the actual damage and just the kind of the ranges, and you get to like the bullet, like the pellets and everything like that, if you forget all that and you get down to really how it feels, how it reloads, what the weapon is like, the 870 and the SPAS-12 are almost identical. They look very similar, they shoot very similar. The SPAS-12 feels like it shoots slightly faster. That's possible that that's just maybe something that I'm kind of over, like, it's not really true, that I've just kind of made up in my mind, but it feels like the SPAS-12 shoots a little bit faster than the 870, but that's once again something that kind of, maybe it's not really true, maybe that's just kind of my imagination, because I have not used the 870 in a long time. I used to use it quite a bit. 870, excuse me. The 870 is my most used shotgun. I've gotten the most kills with it, and honestly, it's the most fun shotgun to use. Now, obviously, something like a Dow 12 is a very effective shotgun. Something like an M10 is also very effective, but for me, and there's just something about using the pump-action 870 that just, you just feel so good whenever you use the weapon and get a lot of kills with it. So the SPAS-12 is very much like that when it comes to that feeling when using a pump-action shotgun. But overall, I think these two weapons are so similar to each other that really the only difference is the range on the SPAS-12 and the close quarters real punch and just raw power of the 870. Now, when using the SPAS-12, I found myself switching back and forth from buckshot to flechette rounds, and you can kind of make up your mind which one you prefer. For some reason, I just have this idea in my head that flechette rounds are what I always use. That's, excuse me, I'm having, for some reason, feel like I'm about to birthday. I'm really sorry about that. But the 870 combat shotgun, I use flechette rounds a lot. That was really because prior to the big March patch, the flechette rounds were very, very effective, and the buckshot rounds were as good, but I found that I was doing almost better with flechette than buckshot, so that's what I use on my 870, and that's kind of why I use flechette rounds on my SPAS a little bit more than buckshot, but I have been going back and forth just to find out what works for me. Alright guys, so it just about does it for the SPAS-12 review, but one very, very important thing I do want to mention before this video ends is, thankfully, Need for Speed guy, who's been really, man, you've been on top of things, Speed. I really appreciate you helping me out. He has told me about a way to play close quarters maps as a PlayStation 3 player, at least here in North America. I have been able to, guys, to get on, play on close quarters maps, and you know, they had the whole spiel about, you know, oh, guys in North America on PlayStation 3 can't play on close quarters maps. Well, I believe if you have to be a member of Battlefield Premium, you have to have bought the premium service, but if you have, instead of downloading the close quarters DLC from like the Battlefield store, or you go on Battlefield 3 and you click on like the downloads or whatever, you can get it from there. Go to the PlayStation store itself, the Sony PlayStation store, download it from there. That's what you want to do. Don't download it from the Battlefield store, download it from the PlayStation store. I did that, and it worked. Guys, I played about 5 hours today straight of close quarters maps, and it was a lot of fun. Played around with Speed and some other guys. So if you want to play close quarters maps and you're a member of Battlefield Premium, that is where to go to get it. So hope you all enjoyed today's video, and there'll be more on the way, and I'll talk to you later.